everybody. My name is U. Today I'm just going to show you one of the things I've done today, this morning. And yeah, so I'm a Python developer, data analyst slash data scientist. I actually wanted to do something on the side, like freelance work, so I subscribed on the Upwork platform. I recently knew about it now, and it's just something that I thought maybe might help me to do just some side hustles and to actually better my skills. And when I came across this app link, I signed up, and it was yesterday in the evening. And today, when I came this morning, I just went and see one of the things that are there, and I saw this particular gig here, which is a Python script developer for web scraping. Let me just open it and see the view detailed all details. And as you can see, I don't have any connects. I just only learned about connects recently, and I thought you could just go in and take a gig. So yeah, I just thought maybe I should just try something out. When I saw this, I was like, web scraping, it's something that I've done before, and just wanted to see if I can be able to do this particular gig. And I've not taken up this gig officially with the person who posted it. It's just something I want to do on the side because I don't have connects. If any of you has connects that they can share with me, if that's even possible, please do. And yeah, so let's see what this gig is about. So it's for a Python script developer for web scraping. So this guy is saying, I need a Python developer who can help me automate data extraction from the following page. So this is the page. I have a list of 20,000 document numbers. The task is to write a script that can take document numbers one by one, enters it into a search box, loads the corresponding result page, scrapes specific information from that page. Then it has to structure the data and save it into a CSV, Excel, or JSON format. Okay, it's saying it's looking for someone with Python web scraping experience and someone who's used beautiful soup, Selenium, and etc. And then someone who's going to be able to handle timeouts and potential rate limiting and pagination. Someone who can do it in a cleaner code. Okay, estimated time to complete scraping. 20,000 entries should be mentioned when you take up this. Yeah, and this is for a fixed $35, which is a lot of money for me because yeah, it's tough. The economy is just tough. So he has also the attachment here from that page, and then he did some template to show you relevant data that needs to be extracted from the page after it has searched for that document number. So this is the template for the things that he needs from each and every result search that's going to be searched of the 20,000 that he wants. Okay, so I thought maybe this might be a nice experience for me to just expand my skills and just to understand how this Upwork works, and Fiverr, and all those platforms that makes us be able to do side hustles and make money. So yeah, so I thought maybe the best way to do this was to obviously have a headless web where obviously you can just see, let me just go back to the attachment. For example, the document number is 473179. It's 47. So this is the document number if you search. So he wants to have this page, and he wants some certain data to be extracted from this page. Obviously you could hire someone to do this, but can you imagine 20,000? So you'll have to do this search 20,000 times. So imagine if maybe now he decides he wanted 2 million result searches. It's just going to be a lot, and you might have to pay someone a lot of money. So yeah, so this is the plan for me. So the plan is I'm going to be so this is what I used. So okay, so let me see, let me just delete these because I was testing in the morning. Let me just delete this so you can start from scratch. Show you. Okay, delete folder. So the project is not complete, but yeah, I'm just maybe it's 80% done. Okay. So these are the libraries that I'm going to be using. Obviously, I'm going to be using Pipettier for the headless browser. So this will basically launch the browser on the server that's hosting this, and then obviously I'm going to be saving some images. I'm saving the images so that I can be able to see that it actually did do some searches and it returned something. So this was just for testing purposes, and I'm going to use the IPython display to just show those images here on this notebook so that I can just see them visually and make sure that it's actually doing what it's supposed to do in the background. Then I'm going to be import another library called requests. This is going to help me for API calls, and then I'm using PDF Plumber. PDF Plumber is an OCR library that's very good in extracting text from images, PDFs, and all those things. So it's an OCR library. So I'm using PDF Plumber because I compared it with Tesseract and Easy OCR. It actually gave me better results. Like the accuracy of the extraction was way higher than the others, and I just like the way it pulled the data from the documents. So PDF Plumber is my go-to most of the time because when I compared it to the others, it was just giving me better accuracy than the others. Okay, so here I'm just putting a list of all those document numbers. So we would have those 20,000 that the client mentioned that he wants to extract, and then obviously I'm making directories here. I just want to capture the screenshots, the Sunbeam screenshots and the Sunbeam PDFs. So I'm going to, I've added an extra task for myself to make sure that my experience is, like it's just for upskilling. I wanted to be able to check even if there's links that have PDFs in them. I just want to extract them because I noticed when I went to this page, when I searched for this, I noticed there is a lot of PDFs in here. So I just also wanted to extract them in case maybe the client might want them later. So yeah, I thought maybe there might be valuable information apart from this inside the PDFs. So that's why I'm going to be also extracting PDFs there. And then I'm just going to create a list of image paths so that I can save all those images, and then I'm setting the path for screenshots to this, and I'm setting the path of Sunbeam to this. So yeah. So the first thing I did was say I'd obviously want, after I get the PDFs, I want to extract data from it. So I used PDF Plumber. So this function is just going to use PDF Plumber, open each and every PDF, and it's just going to take the text inside it, and then it's going to, if there's no any text inside it, it's going to handle it, and if there is text, it's just going to do it. And then obviously I'm going to extract the data and strip them, and then obviously now I want to catch any exceptions that might occur instead, in case maybe a PDF has a password, in case a PDF is corrupt, and all those things. I want to be able to say something is wrong with the PDF so that I can note which PDF gave me an error. Okay. So I'm doing all this PDF because I want to get the data out of the PDF, and maybe if I needed to do some formatting so that I can give it a structure and save it later on. Okay. And then I want to also, this is where now I'm doing the OCR from the screenshots. So this is OCR from the PDFs, and then this is going to be OCR from the images. So I'm just going to get the images, all of them, each image, and then I'm just going to get the text out of it, and then I'm just going to bring that text out. So this function will be called whenever I want to get text from an image. Okay. And then the second thing I'm going to do here is I want to be able to download the PDF. Remember, the PDFs will be sitting here. I want to be able to download them, because sometimes I can't view them because maybe the server that I'm running on my code cannot open this PDF. It doesn't have a PDF viewer, or is some kind of browser that cannot open this viewer. So I just want to download them. I don't want to struggle. And then cool. And then okay, so what's going to happen now is just that I'm going to set some sessions so that I can be able to go back to the pages each time, because obviously they might block me in case I do a whole lot of requests. So I just want to keep that session open so that I can obviously come back to this site, and be able to gather more documents using different document numbers. So I just want to keep that door open, and then here I just want to get the response, and with that response, if it's a PDF, I just want to save it. Cool. So this function is just going to get the PDF and save them to a directory of PDFs, which is this one, Sunbase PDFs. Okay, where am I? I'm still okay, I'm here. Okay, that's if it gets the PDF. If it doesn't get the PDF, then obviously, so it's going to call this function is extract text from PDF, and then it's just going to take the PDF and extract each and every text that's there, and yeah, that's what's going to happen. Okay, and the second thing, now we go to the main function. Our main function is just going to initialize our headless browser. So it's just the browser is going to be running on the background. So it's not going to be like Chrome or anything like this here. It's just going to run it on the background, which is going to be like a headless browser. Okay. So we want to set it to headless because we don't want it to actually open the browser. We want it to just work on the background. Okay, so we're just going to wait for the page to open. We create a new browser, and we're just going to open a new tab, and then in that tab, this is what we want to do. We want to take each and every document number, the 20,000 that was supplied by the client. We want to test each and every one of them. So we want to open this page here, and we want to put this in there and search. Okay, so we want to open this page each time, put a different document number, and press search, and get this and extract this and structure it according to the user, and then just give it to the user or the client. And then obviously this is my bonus for extracting all the PDFs there. So the PDFs are going to be extracted how? I'm just going to open a page and check each and every link that's inside the page and open it, right? If it's a PDF in there, it's just going to download it. Cool. Okay, so this is now where we here I just wanted to be able to see how many to show the progress of how many pages I have already extracted data. So here also, this is where the thing is happening now. Remember, we opened a new web page, and then in that web page we want to go to the tab and open this particular URL, which is this URL here. Okay, and then we want it to wait until there's just nothing that can happen anymore. We want it to wait until the page is fully loaded. Okay. Okay, while we wait, if the page loads, we want to we want to find this field, which is a search term. So how I found this search term was I went to here and I went to inspect this page, and I wanted to see this portion here, this div. There's a label, the input, which is the ID there is search term. So I know that this is the input box for the document number. And then after that, I know that I have a submit button here, which doesn't have an ID. Okay, so this is the ID for the particular field, which is an input box. I want to wait for it and select it. And then I want to wait for some time because the page might be slow, so I'm setting my timeout to be higher so that I can wait a bit longer. And then now I just want to type something inside that selected input box. I just want to type something inside the search term, which is the selected input box, and I want to put the document number. Remember that this document number is the first document number in the list of document numbers, which is here. So I'm only going to test using one document number because I don't know any other document numbers because I only got this one here. Cool. And then I want, after this has been done, after I've typed the document number in there, I want to click on an input which is of type submit. So I want to click wherever there's a submit button because a form has a submit button. This should submit it and it should return this. Okay, so now I'm just going to try and wait for navigation and then wait for the document to load. If it doesn't load with this timeout, then I'm just going to say timeout. So yeah, if it takes a bit longer, like longer than this, I'm just going to go out. If else, I'm just going to get the content of the page. Okay. If there's no records in the page, then I'm just going to say no record found if the page is empty. Okay. Now I want to take the full screen for me to visually see if it's actually doing what I think it's doing. I want to be able to see this visual representation so that I can be sure, because I can't really be sure if things are happening on the background. Okay, so I'm going to take a full page screenshot by using this, making sure that I scroll all the page so that I can get the full page, because as you can see here, if I take a screenshot here, I'm only going to end here at the mailing address, whereas there's some information that's still down there. So I want to get the full scrolled view of the thing, of the page. So hence I'm using this. Okay. So this is just going to scroll the whole page and take the screenshot. So I'm going to set the viewport to be very big so that it can get the full height. So here I'm just getting the full height of the screen. So I'm scrolling the page and figuring out where it ends, and then so that I can take the full screenshot with the set viewport of the width. I know it's supposed to be this, and the height I don't know, which is what I'm looking for here. I want to know just how long this goes for, in case it's something that needs to be scrolled like a lot, so I can get the full height of it and set the viewport to that so that I can take a screenshot. Okay, so now I'm setting the name of the screenshot that I want to take. So it's going to be the screenshot directory, which is Sunbeam screenshot. Okay, where was I? And I just want to I'm going to use the document number for the name of each and every screenshot. So I'll be using all those 20,000 document numbers to name them, to name the screenshots. Okay, now what's next here is I want to take the actual screenshot and save it in that path, because I've already created the path with the name of the image that I want to screenshot. And then I want to say it's saved if it's saved, and I want to call a function of extracting text from image, which is the function that we had up there. and then it's going to go to the path and find that the image and take every detail that's in that screenshot by using OCR, which is going to be used via the PDF plumber. Next, what's going to happen is here I want to get all the links from the page. All the links are something that has an aref inside it. So all the arefs, which are the links, I want to gather them and store them in a list called links, and then show them just for making sure that it did actually get all those links. This is just proof that all the links are there. And then here I want for each and every URL that's in the links list that I've created, all the links, I want to take them one by one. Okay, if I can't find any URL, or the URL doesn't, or the URL is some JavaScript thing, I don't want to continue with it. I just want to go here. If it's not a URL, if there's no URL coming in, or the URL starts with some JavaScript thing, then I just want to continue. And then here I just want to make sure that the URL has some sort of format type of PDF and TIFF to PDF. So I just want to get all the PDFs of different formats. And then I'm creating the path. I'm going to name each and every PDF that I'm going to save of every URL link. So it's basically going to go to this page and open this link and save it, and save the image. Go to this link, save this. Go to this link, open it, save the image, and so on and so on. So it's just going to open all the links and save them as PDFs. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the URL. So this is just basically going to go to each and every URL and open it, and inside that URL is just going to make sure that it gets the whole full page, and then once it gets the whole, it's going to take the screenshot. After it takes the screenshot, it's going to display it here on this notebook so that I can visually see it, so that I don't have to open it here one by one. I can just see them as they progress. Okay, and then what's going to happen again is, and then after I've saved that image, I'm going to use the OCR again to extract from the PDF. And then and then once I'm done, I want to be able to go out now. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna run it. Let's test it out. Okay, I know what seems to be the problem there. Gonna fix it. There's already an instance running, that's why it's not allowing me to run it. I think there's I need to make sure I override whatever process is running in the background, so I'm gonna use this. Okay, we are here. I'm gonna paste this here. This is just going to ensure that if there's a process that's running already, it's gonna stop it. Okay, now I'm gonna run this, and then it's searching for this document number, and then the screenshot is saved as this document number because I'm just looking for only one screenshot. I mean one document. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down. So it opened. Remember, when you open this, go back. So it's going to search for this document, and it's going to open this, and it's going to open each and every link one by one and checks and download all the images. These are the images that I'm seeing for those upper links. Okay. So once it's done, it's now going to search, and then after it has searched, it's found the results, which is Manatee of Florida Incorporated. Document number is there, you can already see, which is the same document number as this. If I search here, and then this is Manatee of Florida Inc. This is the same response I'm getting here on my notebook. and then after that I want to take that image and extract the info from it. So this is the text from that screenshot. This is the whole text, just like how PDF Plumber extracts the data. So you can see the whole data is in here, the whole data that's in this page, this whole data, it's in here, it's extracted successfully. This Manatee, Florida, it's there, extracted everything. Okay, so with this, what I want to do, I'm just going to build a template that's going to extract all those things that this particular client is looking for, like this. So one approach, I know it's going to work for me because I'm not sure if this is consistent across all the documents. I'm not sure if it's consistent. I'm just going to build a template that's going to be one fit for all, which is I'm going to use an approach of AI. So I'm just going to use Gemini, a Gemini AI LLM model, and I'm going to do some prompt engineering. I'm just going to build a prompt template that's going to extract all these specific things that are here, and it's just need to be one template that's going to be fit for everything. So that's my next task for this. This is the next thing I'm going to be doing. So this is the actual data that the person is looking for. So it's pulling for one because obviously it's only one document. Okay, you can come here and check all the PDFs are here. They have valuable information, hence I was adding this bonus for the client. If you open here, you can see this is very valuable information, and you might even find that this information that's here, it's sitting inside here. So at least now we have everything. So these are all the links that are here. These are all the PDFs for all these years. Okay, so I'm thinking this is just pulling for the latest. This is pulling for the latest, which is, I'm not sure. I think it's pulling this one, the annual report for 2025. Annual report for 2025. Filed January 2024. Not sure which one is going to, is probably going to be the first one, which is supposed to be, it's supposed to be a 1. Let me check for 1. Is there a 1 in here? There's no 1 here. PDF. Is there a 1 in here? Is this a 1? It's probably not this one, but yeah. So I'm just, yeah, it's 2023, not sure what is what, yeah. Okay, it's still fine. But yeah, I was just pulling those PDFs just in case a client maybe wanted like more stuff out of this, because I'm just thinking this is a report for, is actually the latest report. What if now he wanted for 2024, 2023? So I'm just pulling all these PDFs so that we don't have to suffer if we need it for all these other years. This will just be perfect because we have all the PDFs here. We can just extract all the data for the PDFs. I'm thinking I shouldn't even be reading from the, I shouldn't be even reading this. I should just directly download the PDFs like I did here and read from them instead of reading from the screenshot here. I think this will just be perfect. If we read from the PDF, the structure is going to be nicer, and we have all the data we need. So yeah, I don't even have to take the screenshots because I already know that my thing is working because of this screenshot right here. So here it's where now I'm searching for the document number. It's going to enter the document number, then it returns the result of this document number, which is 47317. 4731779, this one. Okay, so yeah, don't know from the client if it's something that you feel like you might like. Yeah, I'm the guy you can go to find all this what you're looking for. Okay, Okay, this is it. Thanks guys, and yeah, if you feel like you want someone to do something like this for you, yeah, you can just message me or yeah on the comments, and yeah, I should be able to help. This is fun stuff. So I'm just going to go to the second version of this and try and incorporate some LLM model to structure the data that I want out of these PDFs, or even this the way the client wanted it. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a free LLM that's available freely, or I can even use a llama model, the latest, and just try and grab this. Yep, thanks guys. See you in the next one. We should be very soon.